about time you get to my hype. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Okay, alright, now. Anyways, welcome back. I am currently recording on December 30th, 2020, and as you can tell, you guys are up to my height right now. If you're wondering, I have a standing desk. So now my desk has completely changed. And now I'm kind of happy because number one, I get to stand while I'm in class. So take that. Anyway, number two, I wanted to go back to all the memories that have happened in 2020. So I wanted to go through point by point about this year and how this year's how it's gonna be, how it's been. Sorry, my English is not there. So let's start off with January. So January, I'm just gonna go straight to the chase. January was all fun and stuff. I was still suffering in what we call comparative history and literature. Literally, we just compare history and literature at the same time. Number two, it wasn't not bad. This is all pre-COVID stuff. We didn't even know, or at least I didn't know, why COVID existed or why it's here. I just know that it sucked. But we'll get to that later. February was the same thing. It's whatever. And then we finally get to March. That's when we start realizing that, oh, COVID's here. COVID can spread, and COVID can do all sorts of things that a virus can do. So look at that little virus go. Shoo. And it disrupted our learning time. It disrupted our normal lives, our normal daily lives. And it made me think, wow, this year's gonna suck. We got called off 2 weeks from not going to school, so I was like, that's fun. Thank you, COVID-19, for being here. No, we should not thank COVID-19 at all. It has ruined our lives immensely. Let me put my earbud right here because I'm not listening to anything. So it turned from 2 weeks to a whole month, like more than a month of not being in school instead of staying home. Now, I've been meaning to react to a video that my friend uploaded, but I just didn't have the time to do so. But hopefully I will. It's just not gonna be now because I got a lot of things going on in my mind right now, especially during my daily life. Now that doesn't mean I'm fake. I'm not fake. All right. If you think I'm fake, then you're wrong. I'm sorry. But I am going to try and to react to that video because the reason why I wanted to react to the video in the first place was because it mentioned things that are occurring right now, and especially with COVID. So I wanted my viewpoint of it. Actually, you know what? I'll say my viewpoint now, and then when we later on in 2021, when I do react to the video, then I'll state my points throughout that video because it'll make more sense when I react to the video. So yeah, and him and I, we've been friends for like a long time. It's just we haven't been talking as much. So yeah. And he still has a YouTube channel. I'll leave it in the description if you guys want to subscribe to it. And yeah. So April, the month of my birthday, didn't really. It felt like a normal day, honestly. It didn't feel like I grew at all. It didn't feel like a celebration. I did have sushi on that day, so that made me happy. So yeah. Also, I like the fact how I said I was gonna state my viewpoint, but I actually didn't do that. But I'll state it later. May, I think we got back like late April. I think late April. I'm not sure. I don't remember from the top of my head, but we did get back at some point. But we were like introduced to distance learning, we didn't know like what it was. We didn't even know how much suffering it was. Because personally for me, because I have a little brother to take care of, and excuse me 1 second. All right, sorry about that. I had to take care of my little brother because he was having a little tantrum. He still plays Fortnite. Okay, please, literally, no, don't judge him, because that's literally the only game that that's free, and I don't understand why Fortnite's free but all the other games aren't. So I guess that's a bummer, isn't it? This is just me rambling. You guys don't even have to listen. I don't know why I'm doing this video, but I'm doing it anyway, just for the sake of doing monthly vlogs. May was the same thing. It's just me. It's basically all of us stressing, and all that other stuff. So yeah, that's fun. June was basically the end of it. It was the end of that torture. So now we get to spend it on whatever we wanted to do. I personally went back to do some running. Yeah, considering school's back in session and all that stuff, I used to do 3 miles, and I did it within like 28 minutes, I think. And now considering, all these restrictions, all these, like, especially when we went back to school, I couldn't go back to the 3 miles anymore because, number one, school. Number two, I didn't feel the energy to do the 2 miles anymore. So, to do the 3 miles anymore. So, if I do have any free time, I will go back to running. But I'm definitely going back to running in the summer because I really need to build that up and stuff. And at least, in case you guys haven't known already, I'm on the swim team. I'm on the high school swim team, and so we got access to this school's part, which is called the weight room. It's where we get to do all this weight stuff. And this is and let me be honest with you, this is the first time that I've actually used weights. I haven't used weights. The only time I've seen weights or like actually touched them was at a store. So, yeah, but I haven't used it like professionally. So, yeah, that was the first time me doing it. It was actually not that bad. It's also not the best because, number one, everything's sore, which is literally the whole point. So I don't know why I'm complaining, but it's the way it is. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's pretty fun. So yeah, that's cool. And now we go back to June, July, August. Same thing with COVID restrictions, wearing a mask. Wearing a mask is now a new thing, and it sort of drives me nuts, but it also gives me the satisfaction that I'm potentially like reducing the spread of the virus. Now, some people may not agree with that, but this is from what I believe. Okay, now from what I'm thinking and according to facts, I think that wearing a mask will it's not gonna stop like right away, because that's not physics, that's not true, but it'll like stop this, like not stop this, right? I shouldn't use that. I should stay like slow, like very very slowly, like as slow as it possibly could get, slow down the virus as far as I'm aware. And some people don't agree with it. I've seen it on the news, I've seen it all around. Anti-maskers, anti-vaxxers. There is a vaccine coming out as I'm speaking. It's actually here in the state of Connecticut, so don't know when I'm gonna take that, but I highly think that my school is going to be like, oh, you better take this vaccine, otherwise you're not gonna be able to come to school, and there's gonna be like no more online school or like distance learning or in-person school. No, it has to be you either take the vaccine and go to school, or you do homeschooling. Like that's it. Like I don't know. So yeah, and some people might say like, oh, like why are you wearing a mask? Like, masks are like ineffective in a way. I think that masks are effective, and the only way that I'm gonna get into the school is by wearing a mask. Like I can't just protest and say that, oh, masks are bad and whatever, and like I'm not gonna be an anti-masker. And I do believe that masks are effective. It's just, the only way that you're gonna get to school is by wearing a mask and by using social distancing, which some people aren't doing. So that's not gonna help as much. So yeah, I've seen it everywhere. So, and I understand the fact that wearing a mask is like, it's the worst thing in the world. Trust me. Like I've even had to like take off my mask at one point because like it's outside. It's outside. Don't worry about it. It's outside. But I just needed to breathe at one point. So yeah, wearing the masks is basically not the way to go when it comes to normal life, but it's the only way that we're gonna get through this, and that's the only way that the virus is gonna stop. So yeah. However, I'm not going to get into politics or anything like that because this is not going to be like that on this channel, because I'm gonna say like what I see. It's just I'm not gonna say like, oh, who I think politically who's gonna do better. That should be stayed to myself. That shouldn't be spread all around the internet, because it's not a good thing. What else? What I was gonna say? This is just me rambling. I don't know what I'm gonna say now. Yeah, but yeah, that's I think that's pretty much it. The video that I said I was gonna edit, I'm probably gonna edit now. So that way I'll be able to publish it. Hopefully by tomorrow, by New Year's Eve, or maybe later tonight. I don't know. Or maybe I might upload it like the day that 2021 is gonna start, because I don't know. I just gotta figure out a way to edit. Also, the gaming video, that's gonna be in 2021, because depending on how much work I get, and depending on how my daily life is, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to edit any of these videos. But I am gonna start editing as we speak. The other Truth or Dare challenge video. Speaking of speaking of the Truth or Dare challenge videos, the one that I uploaded, I think like a week or 2 weeks ago, or something like that, I don't remember. That got over 290 views. Like, the first time I've ever heard about it, I never expected, over 200 people viewing that video, because first of all that's a shock. Thank you guys so much for that. But secondly, I didn't know I was gonna get that many views in my channel. But honestly, thank you. That even though it's kind of weird that that's the only video that gets 200 views and my other videos don't. But honestly, but for that video alone, thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. And I'm gonna get those videos edited, published as soon as possible. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let's just say that 2020 was the worst year that I probably ever experienced, ever. So I don't know what else can you say about it? It's literally the worst. We've had many deaths. We've had the Black Lives Matter movement. We've had so many other things going on. To those that did die, rest in peace, and hopefully, just pray if you believe in God or whatever religion that you believe in. Just pray that 2021 will not be any worse than this, because first of all, this whole thing is gonna stop. I hope so. Secondly, I hope President Biden President-elect Biden, I should say that, because he's not the president yet until he's in office. So I hope President-elect Biden will hopefully do a better job than President Trump. I can still call him president, even though he's not. He's a lame duck, pretty much. But whatever. But hopefully Biden does better than Trump. and I don't know. I just hope that this country will get better. I don't know. As is, honestly, you could just go on YouTube and just search up like First Amendment audits. Like they literally talk to you. That's literally the whole thing that they talk about. And I think it's a good thing to know, but it's also some auditors, like, they do a horrible job at what they do. And I'm too young to do all that stuff, but I may do that in the future, just not as annoying. but if you research it, it's all there. So yeah, that's it. So just basically recapping. This year sucks. School sucks. Distance learning, the worst. Coronavirus. I shouldn't say coronavirus. COVID-19 sucks. And I got a standing desk. So that's gonna wrap up 2020. But thank you guys so much for sticking around. I did make last year I did make a video like saying how good 2019 was. Honestly, I want to go back to 2019 because 2019 was the best. But I'm not gonna make it because 2020 sucks, and this is the only video I can make of it. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for watching me rant. I'm gonna add music to it, don't worry about it, so that way it makes it less boring than me just acting as if this is like some sort of lecture. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of 2020, and we're gonna say hi to 2021 in 2 days. No, as of right now, as of me recording it, 2 days. But when I publish this, it's gonna be 1 day away. So yeah, it's gonna be a while, but hopefully 2021 will be even better. Let's just hope. Alright, yep. I'm not gonna waste any more time. Thank you guys for watching. There's 2 videos right here, and there's a subscribe button right there. So click those 2 videos if you want to see more of me being stupid. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in 2021. Until then, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.